Good day, guys. Welcome back to the Property Co-op. Today we're going to talk about the bonuses for the sale of property shares. There are 10,000 shares that have been issued by the co-op. The share price is 4,750 rands, and the registered marketers may sell these shares for commission. So this video is about the power of 3 bonuses paid to the marketers for the selling of co-op property shares. The first bonus is 750 rands that's paid to the marketer on the sale of that first share. A bonus of 500 is also paid to the executive marketer on the very same sale. So the total amount paid on the sale of that share is 1,250 rands. So let us personalize this. Let us say you come on board, you become a marketer, and you go out there and start doing the marketing sales. Okay, the first sale of a share to a new person, you're going to receive 750 rands. The second sale of a first share to another new person, another 750 rands. Something interesting happens on the third sale. This is called power of 3. You get a increase in the bonus, okay, and the bonus increases from 750 rands to 1,250 rands, and it stays at that for all the subsequent sales. So 1,250 rands is paid as a bonus for each personal sale thereafter, 4, 5, 6, etc. And the bonus is paid on the first share purchased by a new member. So 500 rands on the first and 500 rands on the second. The difference between the 750 and the 1250 is paid to the executive marketer that's supervising you. This slide shows what happens after the third personal sale. So here we're looking at number 4, number 5, number 6, etc. Ongoing. There is no limit to the number of sales that you can do, and it's 1,250 rands on each of those sales. Now, these bonuses may be reserved by the co-op for a special reason, to ensure that the purchase of the first share by the marketer itself, by you yourself, because that's necessary for the advancement, your advancement to become an executive marketer later on. This is very important. The upgrading of the marketer from an ordinary marketer to a executive marketer is a really important step, because executive marketers, first of all, they earn a lot more money and they've got a lot more benefits that come to them. So that upgrade is very important. There are qualifications. So first of all, you must have 3 sales of shares to other people, and you must own 1 property share yourself. That is why the co-op may reserve some of your bonuses to cover the cost of your own property share. Remember what this is about, guys. This is about property ownership. And then you must attend an executive marketer training to guide you further on and show you what are the responsibilities of an executive marketer. So once you're an executive marketer, you can then earn leverage and sustainability bonuses on the sales of shares. So let's talk a little bit more about the concept of reserved bonuses. So marketer bonuses for the sales of the shares will initially be reserved for the acquisition of the marketer's first property share for you yourself. Thereafter, all the bonuses will be paid out. Now this diagram indicates the flow of bonuses from you to your executive marketer throughout the process. I'll go through it with you. Right on the left here you see the executive marketer who is working and supervising and mentoring you. And then with the M there, that's you as a marketer. And then these are your sales. Your first sale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your first sale you get 750 rands. Your executive marketer gets 500 rands. Total 1,250. On the second sale of shares you get 750 rands. Your executive marketer gets 500 rands. On the third sale you've got your increase to 1,250 rands. The executive marketer's bonus is finished right there. Okay, From here on, it all comes to you on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, etc. Those are personal sales. Let us look at what happens from there onwards. These new marketers are coming into the program and they're starting to do their sales. When you're an executive marketer, some of those bonuses then can flow through to you as leverage and what we call sustainability. So let's look at the first one and the second one, 1, 2. Sales from those two, their first two, go to your executive marketer. Leverage income going to your executive marketer. That's why you need to become an executive marketer. Now, starting from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, etc., those same leverage sales will come to you, provided that you become an executive marketer and you have your first share. And that's why some of these bonuses initially will be withheld to make sure that you acquire that first share. Okay, after that, all of these bonuses will flow to you. 2 sales from your 3rd, 2 sales from your 4th, 2 sales from your 5th. This is thousands of rands that will come to you, leverage income, because you are an executive marketer. Now, there's another set of bonuses that are to do with subscription sales. The bonuses on subscription sales will never be reserved. Those will be all paid out to you, but on the sales of shares, some of that will be reserved until you have acquired your first personal property share. As we saw on the previous slide, executive marketers can earn leverage income starting from the 3rd marketer, the sales of the 3rd marketer. So here's you come on board, you became a marketer, you got upgraded to an executive marketer on 1, 2, 3, and on that 3rd sale from that new marketer, when that marketer gets busy and does 1, 2, 3, on the first 2 you're going to get paid 500 rands each. So here's your 3rd marketer. You got paid your 1,250 rands personal bonus for that. When that 3rd marketer does 3 sales, is going 1, 2, 3, they're going to get paid the same. When they do 1 and 2, you're going to get paid your leverage bonus, 500 rands on the first one and 500 rands on the second sale done by that 3rd marketer. So this is leverage bonus starting for you, and it grows on from here into a concept that we call sustainability. Sustainability is a very nice word. It means something that's continuous and it's ongoing and it sustains itself by its own momentum. And that's exactly what this bonus is designed to do. So as an executive marketer, you get a sustainability bonus. It's paid for 5 generations. It works like this. Again, there's your 3rd marketer. You got your 1,250 rand personal sale from the first 2 sales of that 3rd marketer. When those 2 new people get busy, do the same thing, 1, 2, 3. On their way they do 2, you get paid 2 bonuses, 1,000 rand. When those 2 new people repeat that process, 4 sales occur, 4 sustainability bonuses for you, 2,000 rands. When those 4 do the same, it generates 8, then 16, then 32, and that's bonuses at 500 rands each. So 32 bonuses going to give you 16,000 rands of bonus, sustainability bonus, coming from your team. Okay, 5 generations deep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these all generating now from the sales in the line of your 3rd marketer. So as we say, sustainability means ongoing, continuous, and sustainability flows not only from the sales of in the line of your 3rd marketer, but from all your personal marketers for 5 generations deep. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no limits on that. And from each of those people, each of those marketers, you got paid your personal bonus for that initial sale, and you're going to get paid sustainability on each line that develops from each of those people. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16, 30, and so on and so on. From each line, just on this chart here now, if you look at those lines, 5 generations deep, from 3, 4, 5, and 6, it's more than 100,000 rands of sustainability bonuses from working properly with that team of people. And that's why you need to come through to your executive marketer training to teach you how this works and how to work with people properly. Okay, it's not only about sales, it's more about management and leadership and mentorship. Guys, on this chart, it shows a lot of money. It's never exactly like this. Some people work fast, some people work slow, some people are very busy, some people are lazy, some people take holidays, and so on. It's up to you. This is all here. If you come and you do it and you work properly, this is how it works. This is the kind of income that can generate to you. Use this money to buy some more shares. So remember what the co-op is all about. The objectives of the co-op to bring you into the property market. Once you start earning this kind of income, guys, buy more shares. Just as many as you can. The more shares that you acquire, the bigger bonuses you get on the property sales and on the investment properties that will be developed. So don't let that money fade away, and don't just keep it in the bank. The interest you're going to get in your bank is exactly the same as the interest you're going to get in the co-op bank, and we can use that money for buying of properties, and it will increase your income over and over and over again. Each subsequent share only costs 3,500 rands. You remember your first share, 4,750 rands. Each subsequent share, 3,500. Buy as many as you can. So let us have a look at what the co-op does with the money from the shares. 10,000 shares. It's going to give the co-op 35 million rands of money to work in the property market. And this is owned by the members. So money from the shares, we're going to buy properties. Here you're going to see a before photo. We're going to buy properties that are in need of renovation. We're going to modernize those properties and we're going to sell them for profit. And that's going to generate property bonuses from work done by the co-op on your behalf. The profits from those sales, that profit goes directly to the co-op members. Property sales are done by the co-op on behalf of the members. This is like having your company where you work with your employer working for you while you're earning your income. It's exactly that. This has never been done before, guys. It's the very first of its kind in South Africa. 85% of the profit on all of the property sales is paid to the members directly. The other 15% of the profit goes into a portfolio fund, and that's for buying retained properties for long-term growth. Okay, the capital amount remains, and it's used for the next property purchase. So this can go over and over and over again, and it's the same money being reused, reinvested, reworked, more properties being sold, and income will come to you on each of those sales. So it's turning over all the time. It's not just sitting in the bank. So the sale of properties will provide you with medium-term income, because we may do 5 or 10 of those per year, and that'll give you money coming, a steady flow of income, and it's not going to stop. There's no reason why it should ever stop. This is going to give you, listen, continuous income. Sometimes people don't understand the importance of being in the property market. This is a graph from ABSA. It shows the growth of the property market and the housing market in Durban from 1995 to 2015. In 1995 you could buy a very nice 3-bedroom house, 35,000 rands. Listen, 35,000 rands. That was the price in those days. 2015, the same house, 2.6 million rands. Crazy, crazy situation. So if you're in the market, that's the growth that comes to you just by ownership. So this is why it's so important. Now, with the sale of the shares, this is going to generate 35 million rands of investment funds for the co-op, for the members. Imagine, and fast forward 25 years from now, 35 million. It can grow on the same graph with the same line. It would grow to almost 260 million rands. This is what the co-op is all about. It's not about those bonuses. Those bonuses are a means to an end and a lead-in to the true meaning of this co-op. This is what it's all about. And you have to be in this property market. So before we finish, let us just go back and recap about the bonuses. Okay, sometimes we get carried away now with the property. Let us go back and revisit the bonuses. So this chart shows everything from 1 onwards. Your first sale of shares, 750. Your second, 750. Third, fourth, fifth, etc., 1,250. Your leverage income starts on the sales of them from your third marketer onwards, okay, and it goes 5 levels deep. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. If you add each of those lines up, 31,000 rands. Oh, what happens after that? Sustainability continues, but anything generated after the 5th level goes directly into the co-op property portfolio fund for buying more properties for your benefit, okay? And then that just continues and duplicates 4, 5, 6, and each generating each new line of income. And there's no limit to the number of lines of income that you can generate from property sales. Now we've only got 10,000 shares for sale, guys, so the quicker you get busy and the more you do, the more you will make. So let us recap on the property ownership and let us have a look at where this will lead. Money from the shares buys properties. Those properties are sold and the money goes back to the members. 85% of the profit goes back to the members. 15% of the profit goes into the portfolio fund. That portfolio fund is for retained properties, not for sale. Long-term income, dividends, leasing, and ownership for escalation of value in the property market. And this gives you financial security for your future. Something that you will never ever get from your job, and it's something that people miss out on. Ordinary people miss out on it all the time. It's happening all around them and they just don't see it. Guys, understand why this is so important. So as we said at the beginning, guys, welcome to Business Team Property Cooperative. I think by now you have a much better understanding of what the co-op is all about and what we do as marketers. And if you feel ready to make those changes and to start doing something positive in your life that will really affect your future, go to the website, go today, www.btpcoop.com. Fill in that online application form, send it back to us, we'll communicate with you, and let's get busy and start doing something now that's really going to make a difference for your future.